What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury pictured back in training for the Usyk undisputed fight. Tyson Fury faces the fight of his life on February 17th, a history in the making undisputed clash with fellow undefeated champion Oleksandr Usyk. He has, as of in writing, 9.5 weeks to prepare for the tricky Ukrainian southpaw who is looking for the second four-belt clean sweep of his career after doing it at cruiserweight. Of course, we know it's supposed to be on December 23rd, but it was not indeed because of the inevitable now signed and sealed for February in Riyadh. Usyk has started his training camp in Valencia, Spain, and undefeated Irish heavyweight Thomas Carty shared a picture of the pair in the gym, as you guys can see, back in camp with the Gypsy King. Okay. And as camp progresses, the sparring partners for each man will be great interest to fans. Neither are easy to emulate, and many have tried and failed in the past. There are conversations with undefeated cruiserweight Jai Opetaia, who now has fights on December 23rd on Fury's side, but it's so far unknown who will be helping Oleksandr Usyk. And let me counterpunch. I'm glad Tyson's back in camp. I'm glad that someone is there to help him train. I think training is vital for this fight. However he trains, I hope he trains the best of his ability and really trains the best of his ability. Okay. Now, we've heard him say that he trained the best of his ability against Francis Ngannou, right? But Francis Ngannou is a different fighter from Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk is known to train like the Dickens. Okay, so we know Oleksandr Usyk, his greatest attribute is something that he can create. You know, if you get better at conditioning, you're better and you're more successful in withstanding certain punches. I think that's what helped him in the Joshua fight, the two fights with Joshua and the Daniel Dubois fight. Because remember, it was Joshua, Dubois, and both Joshua and Dubois carry dynamite in their fists, and he was able to take solid punches from both fighters. Solid punches, not scrapes and almost and nearly land flush. No, straight flush punches. Okay. And I think, if anything, Tyson Fury should take this time to really do what he's supposed to do. You know, and because what we don't want, and this is, I'm not saying this will happen, but this is what I don't want. I don't want a situation, or I don't want a performance by Tyson Fury that makes him look like Errol Spence looked against Terrence Crawford. I don't want that. Because I think the problem with that fight, with an undisputed showdown at welterweight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, was the fact of how easy it was for Terrence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. And you don't want that. You don't want anything like that with Tyson Fury, because for one, that will destroy his credibility for a lot of people, but, for two, people will doubt if he trained or not. Just like with Wilder, just like with Francis Ngannou. A lot of these fighters will, or a lot of these fans will come up with excuses. But Tyson Fury is so good at bullshitting people, stating he's ready, he's fighting, he's training like he never trained before. And then you hear some shit totally contrary to that. Okay, so we hope he's doing what he's supposed to do in the gym, but the good news is he's there. Okay, so I hope the people that he pays are dedicated to getting him in shape and focused at the task at hand. But you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury back in training for Oleksandr Usyk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!